All right, guys, welcome back. So with everything we've discussed so far, building your team, getting them to communicate and trust each other, and more, you should know, of course, that no task is a one and done type deal. Over a period of time, people and teams will change. You'll never be done promoting values, developing your culture, or getting your team to work well together. So let's talk about how your team will evolve over time and ways to keep it successful. Of course, one of the first things that will change about your team are the people in it. Your personnel will change because people quit, they get fired, or they transfer to a different team. New people join when jobs open up or roles get created. One of the best ways to keep your team successful over time is to keep hiring awesome people. Sounds obvious, but my point is that you always want to hire talented people you believe will do great work and that believe in your values. This means investing in great skills and compatible beliefs. When you find great people, you should pay them well. Money's not everything, but it's an important signal to people that you value them and their skills. And if you can also keep them challenged with interesting work and projects, they'll be satisfied mentally as well. Another way to keep your team evolving in a positive way is to invest in and promote professional development. Help your team members grow and inspire them to follow career and personal goals. Your interest in their skills will help build trust in you and your leadership. And when members of your team follow through on development, you may spot some future leaders and take advantage of their skills by letting them lead projects or by promoting them. One of the most important benefits of professional development is that by ensuring your team has more skills, it should make them more flexible when changes happen. For example, many teams are not in charge of their own goals. Corporate leaders might decide to pivot and switch focus to a new process. Teams that cannot adapt will fail, so don't rely too heavily on your processes. Improve flexibility within your team by encouraging them to collaborate more and help improve how work gets done. And while you're at it, invest in yourself as well. Building up your team can't happen if you're not improving your own skills as well. So take advantage of professional development. You could always learn more about becoming a better leader. Hey, you're watching these lectures, right? And you could always learn more about your company and industry. Never assume you've got everything figured out because things always change. But don't stress out. Being flexible is one way to deal with change, but preparation is another. So here's a few ideas about change management that you should consider to help you prepare and deal with change on your team. 1. Anticipate change. If you're never willing to change, you won't be able to do it when it eventually happens, and it will. Think about changes that could take place. New people, new goals, new tools, new competitors. Number 2, understand the change. How exactly is change happening? When you have new people, new goals, a new process, or new tools, what does that mean for you and your team? Number 3, include your team. You don't have to do this alone. Collaborate with them to understand the change and figure out the effects. Number 4, make a plan. Anticipate how you will adapt. What will it change for the people involved? Will you need to make more changes after it to work? What results do you expect? Number 5, institute your plan. Make the changes and prepare everyone so they will help each other and be flexible when it happens. Number 6, monitor the results. Did the change happen as smoothly as expected? Did you have to do something different for things to work? Are the results in line with expectations? Use these steps to prepare and deal with changes as they happen. Prepare ideas for how you'll deal with changes you know will happen and take steps now so you're in a better position when change comes. For example, if you know you'll need extra help during the holiday season, you'll know to contact HR or put out a job opening in advance. So your team will evolve in different and sometimes unexpected ways, but each time that happens, deal with it head on and stick to your guiding values. Just because people leave or goals change doesn't mean you should change your culture or how you get things done. Reset yourself and move forward. And speaking of moving forward, let's wrap up our discussion about building your team in the next lecture. See you then.